Ignition. Liftoff.
Coming to you live from the White Picket Studios in Houston, Texas, this is the Realty Ruckus. If you are in any way, shape, or form involved in the real estate industry, this is the show for you. And now, your host, Alan Hernandez.
Welcome to the Realty Ruckus out of the White Picket Realty Studios. I am your host, Alan Hernandez. Sitting next to me, your producers, David Bonilla, Gibran Hernandez. We're here to make sure that your real estate business is growing right alongside with ours here in Houston. And before we get started with our phenomenal show, I gotta let everyone know these are the best 10 minutes that anyone will ever experience in real estate, because these are the only 10 minutes that we're gonna be on the air today. We are starting a little late. We are starting a little later than usual. We usually start at 1:30, end at 2 p.m. Today we had something really exciting.
We got to give our listeners every now and then. It's just a quickie.
Every now and then we're just gonna do a quickie just to give you guys a taste of the full experience. And here's the thing.
Hey, because 10 minutes in heaven is better than no minutes in
heaven. Exactly. We had something really cool come up today. It was one of those deals where, hey, it's got to close next week. We got to look at it right now and make a decision on the spot.
7-day closing on a really big property.
And this was a transaction that our agents weren't going to be able to help this client with.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing that we get a chance to now walk it and say, done, it's going to close next week. We're giving the seller what he wants, which is a reasonable price. Seller's going to be super happy. Agent's going to make a ton of money, and we're going to turn around and resell it and hopefully make a profit.
Isn't that so funny? That's happened quite a few times now at White Picket, where an agent says, "Oh, I got this. Well, I thought it was a deal, but doesn't look like it is." And we're looking at it, we're like, well, hold on just a minute.
Hang on.
Let me see that. I'll buy that.
Yeah, it happens so often, and it happens a lot in the real estate industry. And yesterday we got a chance to have this incredible event, and I want to just take just 2 minutes out of our 10
Absolutely.
to share a little bit about the golden nuggets that we found yesterday. Because what we did for the first time ever was put all of our vendors, we call them partners.
Yes.
So all of our partners in one room, and our top agents, along with our RSPs, the people that we have designated as future leaders. Those are called regional success partners, and they're in charge of managing the offices that are now being sprouted throughout the city.
Yeah,
The next one being on October 20th here in downtown Houston.
Yep. That is going to be an amazing office. I mean, right off of Main Street in Hogan, it's incredible. And yesterday we got to talk a lot about how do vendors work with our real estate agents? How can they be more effective in their relationships with each other? And it's amazing because the lights went on for everyone. I saw light bulbs clicking in everyone's
a lot of gears
head.
were turning.
Oh my gosh!
Well,
yes.
I don't think there's a lot of events where, because we had breakout segments where we sat at these round tables, and I know I was at a table with an inspector, credit repair companies, title, and a lender. So I had the whole gambit there. You know, how often does a realtor or real estate agents or brokerage get all those partners in one place and really go back and forth and see how can we work better together for the clients? Mm-hmm. That was an amazing experience.
And that was the purpose is, okay, look, we are all relatively good at what we do. How do we go from good to great? And the purpose was to sit down and hash it out. And we found out some really interesting thought processes that I think have just been wrong from the beginning. I mean, so what I learned, and I don't know if you guys agree with this or not, it seemed like the vendors, the partners, think that the entire responsibility is on the realtor, and the realtors think it's on the vendors. So everyone's kind of just blaming each other and saying, well, it's not my fault if people don't trust you.
It's really interesting because yesterday I heard something that I think I've never heard before, and it came from the partners and vendors. And they said, the realtor is the conductor of the orchestra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're just the different musicians in that orchestra. And it stunned me when I heard that. Because,
it's a great analogy.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I never realized they look at the realtor in that light. I always thought that the realtor was just another member of the transaction.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about it last night. I was like, what's another way we could talk about it? I mean, we've been missing out on it. The realtor is the quarterback of the team, and the different partners are, wide receivers, running backs, whatever it's being. It's up to us to make sure we distribute that ball in an efficient way into who it needs to get to.
The right people.
Yeah.
And looking at it in that perspective, if everyone's not doing their role, if everyone's not participating and being the absolute best at their position, you're never going to get to the end. And so that was the whole point of this, is what's keeping us from being able to truly provide that exceptional experience. And man, did we have some amazing ideas come about. We had some people that, one of the best things that could have happened, by the way, is one of our members challenging our thought process on where we stand in terms of what we plan to deliver. Because we talked a little bit about how like these other disruptors in the industry are coming in and saying, well, why do you need a real estate agent, or why do you even need a lender anymore? Like there's so many easy ways to do it online. You can just fill out an application. You don't really need people anymore. And we see the industry kind of going and checking that aspect of the business out, and some people are scared about that, but we also figured out there's never going to be a replacement for the people as long as the people stand in a position where they're really working towards delivering value to the consumer. And as we were having that discussion, one of our members said, well, why not play both ends? Why not play both sides? Why not start?
What's really amazing is that you said that about technology. And I was just reading this article that was talking about Quicken Loans. Yeah. Quicken Loans is 100% based on the internet. Yeah. And everybody thought they were going to take over. They were going to become the world's biggest thing, and they did. They're now the #1 lender in America. They overtook Wells Fargo. But their entire market share is only 6%. So this idea that just because they're digital and they're online and they're easier, it gave them a competitive advantage. But it's only 6% of the total market share. Yeah, it's still 94% out there up for grabs.
And that's what was important is, okay, fine. Yes, there are discount brokerages, there's discount lenders, there's discount, you name it. Like there's discount everything. But if you're still delivering value, and a value above beyond what the typical consumer expects from you, you can still make what you want and what you deserve to make. So that was the important thing that we learned there. And I love that we went back and forth and we came to an agreement on how we were going to produce that value for all of our consumers next year. Man, it was really valuable. And plus, the cooking class was amazing.
Oh my God, I was just about to say that.
Yes.
We're about to finish up here, so let's
all right, so real quick. So
highlights.
So highlights, cooking class, amazing. So there's what, 10 stations.
I never made dumplings before.
Me neither.
I never made any of that before.
So yesterday we made Chinese food from scratch. It was such an amazing experience.
Outrageously incredible. It was amazing.
You know what the best part of it for me was that, so there were 6 people at our station, and everyone had to take an active role in achieving this meal. Because on top of that, we started the cooking class at like 12:30. People were already hungry, and it took us 2 hours to make the food. But if you didn't make your own food, you weren't going to eat. Yeah. So we had to find a way to work as a team, distribute the work, and then get to the point where we could finally eat it. Man, it was so cool. It was a great bonding experience.
Such a great bonding experience with our partners.
Just amazing. So if you made it out to that yesterday, it was great to have you. We can't wait to see you on the next one. Unfortunately, we're out of time, and we can't tell you about the iBuyer program that someone has been secretly testing.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, next Tuesday, we'll spill our beans here.
It's so silly. I just want to say something. Wouldn't we be considered an iBuyer at this point? I mean, we just went out and bought a house 30 minutes ago. And I buy houses still, and if an agent has a deal, I can still buy it. That's essentially what these people are doing secretly. But we can't wait to tell you all about that little secret on the next show.
And we're also going to get into Compass. And their big fight right now, that they are getting tossed all over the place by a digital agency who says Compass is full of it.
I love this. So in case you think you're going to lie to your agents or the market, now there's someone that's saying, hey, if you're going to put something out there, you better be serious about it, and you better be telling the truth, because if not, they'll out you. I can't wait to share all this stuff with you. All right, don't forget that we're on every Tuesday and Thursday. Is there any event that we need to throw in last minute?
I would say Real Estate Rally. Real Estate Rally, October 9th. It's the big one, guys.
Well, we have 2 rallies. So we have the NAREP.
Yes, that's right, October 3rd.
Business Rally. The NAREP Business Rally, October 3rd.
8:30 to 6.
You have to make it to that. And then we have our rally, right? Which that's an incredible rally. We're expecting over 400 people, and we're going to be raising money for Tree Pack. So make sure that you put that on your calendars. Make sure that you join us at that. Last but not least, I promised our title partners that we would give them a big giant shout out for what they did for us yesterday, and I am not going to fall on that promise, even though we have another meeting to get to. So one, Lucy Gonzalez, Altera Mortgage. If you've never spoken to her or understand why we love her so much, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call her and see what she can do to get your loans processed. Wow, is she amazing?
Yes, she is.
Who else? Claudia
Arellano with America's Best.
America's Best. She will literally make sure that your clients are approved by literally changing their credit somehow or another. She's got like some magic wand somewhere that like just like gets people good credit. It's really, really amazing. And of course, Natalie over at Design Tech Homes, who was able to host us, provide the space, and really just give us all of the things that we needed to have a great event. So thank you guys for doing that. We really appreciate it. We'll see you on next show. Keep up your ruckus.
This has been the Realty Ruckus. Make sure and join us every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. Find us on YouTube and Facebook for replays of previous episodes. And as always, keep elevating yourself and keep up your ruckus. Thanks for listening. Realty Ruckus has been brought to you by Smart Pig Media Productions.